Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It'll be Wilson Chandler and the Denver Nuggets facing off against Mo Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And we're just moments away from tip-off in Los Angeles. Let's send it on out to Kevin Harlan and company for the call.
We have the Nuggets as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. It's a Clippers home game. The fans around us amped up here at the Staples Center. Bringing you another exciting NBA broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Let's check out Denver's starting lineup presented by State Farm. Ty Lawson and J.R. Smith, they're manning the backcourt. K. Martin and Ney are inside. And it's Chandler in at the three. And for the Clippers, Griffin and Kaman are up front. Mo Williams and Eric Gordon pair up in the backcourt. And it's Aminu in at the small forward.
Well, you look at this Clippers team in the bottom three in the Western Conference last season, but they've got a lot of young talent. Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Eric Gordon. This is a team that's only going to get better. They sure seem to be headed in the right direction.
Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And these two just going at it from deep now.
You know, it seems like what's going on here is anything you can do, I can do better territory.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with George Karl for just a few moments. When I asked him where they might have an advantage today, he said, we've got the shot blockers to make things very hard on them when they bring it into the paint. And that's what we plan to do. Gentlemen?
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. Clark, what's your take on that?
I like the mindset they're coming in right now. I think it's the right mindset. A strong defensive effort from them today. I mean, I think it's essential.
Steve?
Well, no question. If they can have success defensively, they're going to create some offensive opportunities for themselves in transition.
Now here.
That should be illegal, Kevin. You know, when you think about it, Blake Griffin, Kevin, has great hands, great skill, and I think he will develop. Very good jump shot. Once he gets that, watch out.
Here's Lawson. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first. Williams picks him up. Chandler outside. Here's the three. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Chandler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And for Blake Griffin, as you said, the potential is there offensively. Steve, he's already devastated.
Got 47 points in a game back in January, the most for a player 21 years or younger since Michael Jordan almost 3 decades ago. So, yeah, Blake Griffin, unlimited potential.
Eric Gordon. First personal foul, 2 seconds.
The free throw drops for Smith.
You know, I was really impressed. Despite all of the turmoil that surrounded the Nuggets, they were very competitive in the West last season. They managed 30 wins in their 52 in-conference games, and that's about a 60% clip in a really tough conference.
The Clippers making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Lawson hits the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Griffin. Great ball movement. Nene on him. There's Chris Kaman on the assist by Griffin. And for the Nuggets, an interesting mix of young talent and veterans. And Steve, I guess only time will tell if we think this team is going to get better as they move along.
Well, I think the key is chemistry. They've got a lot of players who expect playing time. They came in, did a good job a year ago after the Carmelo trade. Can they? Maintain that togetherness and chemistry as they go forward.
Here's Nene. Martin. He's covered by Aminu. Fader on the way. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Nene. Clippers trail by 4. Griffin kicks to Aminu. Now Chandler defending. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And the question for the Nuggets. Now, without a singular star player, is can they continue to win that way? The conventional wisdom throughout the league is that you need 2 stars, maybe a third, to be a great team. But this Nuggets team has a lot of good players and tremendous depth.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. Here's Bledsoe. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got himself on the board with 3 there. Good thought there, Clark. Going back to the Nuggets' depth. Can you do it, Steve, by committee, or do they need to make some moves to try to bring in a bigger name?
Well, I don't know if a bigger name means anything, but you need a guy who can score in crunch time against great defense, like Carmelo used to. You can do it by committee during the regular season. In the playoffs, though, it gets very difficult.
The Clippers trail. It's stolen by Martin. And it's blocked. Now Bledsoe. Now Smith defending. From downtown, Lawson gets a hand on it. The Nuggets leading by 3. And then Smith with the jam. Brought to you by Sprite, the Sprite Slam Cam on the replay.
Always some entertainment, Val. You go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Kaman. Foy comes in for Eric Gordon. And Mo Williams subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. Jordan against Harrington. Easy shot. Nice jump shot. Good.
Boy, they're scoring efficiently. They look very focused at the offensive end.
A nice start, no question, making all the right moves here early.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, it may not sound like much, but the Clippers managed to go 19-33 against the Western Conference last season. That was a solid 4-game improvement, though, over the prior season.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Aflalo's checked in. Now, here is Four. Here's Griffin. Blocked. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Gallinari backs down.
Just did not get to the spot in time, and that's going to be a blocking foul.
Well, I thought the defender made a good effort, and it's a hard call to have go against you, but it's the right one.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Williams, looking for his first bucket of the game. Stolen away, and they're moving it up. Here's Miller, and blocked. And stolen by Miller. And they're on the break. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Impressive offensive execution to this point. That's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, it's paid off on the scoreboard, the fact that they've been together and productive offensively.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Clippers trail by 8.
Well, Mo Williams came over to the Clippers in that deal for Baron Davis at the deadline a season ago, and his numbers really picked up after that trade. He was very happy with the move, and he played very well with the Clippers.
So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor now for Vinny Del Negro. Moon out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Chris Kaman. Then there's Foy, and it's Williams at point guard. The Nuggets leading by 6. Back to that trade, it seemed to be just the change of scenery that Mo needed.
Yeah, you know, folks can get stale. I mean, players sometimes stay in a place too long. Coaches can do the same. It can happen. So it seemed like the change of scenery was pretty good for Mo. And the Clippers needed a veteran like him, so that could add to the equation as well.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, as you know, George Karl loves to give his players freedom, and he wants all of his players to be aggressive on offense, even backup centers and role players. He feels that it helps spread the floor and makes everyone a threat you have to guard. The way we play basketball, we want everybody to be attacking, reading and trying to attack. I don't think you can have a player out there that can't be aggressive. Kevin, guys love to play in that kind of system.
Doris, thank you. An aggressive offense is something we've come to expect from Coach Karl.
And, you know, when you have guys always looking to score, it makes life a lot harder on the defensive end for opponents. This is a team that really attacks as a unit.
Covered by Miller. For 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Well, I think it was certainly a topsy-turvy season for the Nuggets with all the Carmelo trade rumors, but you know, considering all of that uncertainty, it was good to see the way that they rallied after the trade and finished the season really strong.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Aminu comes in for Jamario Moon. And it's Gordon in for Randy Ford. And then for Denver, Chris Anderson is checked in and slammed down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Outside Williams. Kaman passes to Gordon. Here's Williams. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Williams has got 12.
Seems to be getting better as this game goes on.
You know, you got a fingertip on it, but not enough to control the pass coming in that fast.
Pass to Chandler. Nails it. Chandler's got his second bucket. Clippers trail by 10.
You look at what George Karl has overcome in his battle against cancer and other issues the last few years, and it's just a testament to how tough a person he is.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Al Harrington's checked in for Martin. Molinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Now here's Gordon. Defense is right there. Aminu with the bucket. Some good thoughts by Clark as we go back to George Karl. A lot of guys, Steve, would have called it a career, but you know and I know, all of us know, he just loves this game so much.
Well, it was so nice to see the support that he got from around the league as he battled cancer. Did such a great job with that team during the Carmelo drama, as they called it. It was really a very taxing year for George Karl, but he battled through it and ended up putting Denver in a really good spot heading into the postseason.
Here's Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jacks up a three, and it's Miller missing.
And you wonder about that shot selection. I'm sure the coaches are not thrilled with that one.
Blocked. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Anderson. Goes up, banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
You know, taking it to the rim against such a smaller defender is usually going to work out just fine.
It's one-on-one. Miller dishes to Aflalo. Puts up a three, and good on the basket. Book it. Aflalo's got 8 points.
Well, I think it takes a lot of guts to shoot the three on the fast break with a guy closing out on you.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, I tell you what, when I think about Andre Miller, it's durability that jumps out at you. I mean, he had been the reigning active consecutive games played leader at 632 until that record was broken last year.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Bledsoe comes in for Mo Williams. Jordan kicks to Aminu. From down in the low post, it goes. Aminu's got 5 points in the quarter. You know, more on Miller, Clark, in that consecutive game played streak. I know NFL players take great pride in how many games they play in a row. I mean, really take great pride in that. You don't think that really is part of the way they look at things, but they do. Now, back to Miller, he didn't miss due to injury. Instead, he saw his streak snap because of a one-game suspension, Steve, for a flagrant foul.
It almost doesn't seem fair, does it, for a streak like that to end due to a suspension. Really a shame. And you're right, Kevin. Miller, like most players, takes great pride in a streak like that, in his longevity and his ability to bring it every single night.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here is Gallinari. Now, here is Miller. Over Bledsoe. And no good trying to get that one. That'll do it for the first half.
It's been a nice game for Ty Lawson. He has 9 points, and he has picked a lot of pockets tonight.
Causing so much frustration for this offense.
Nuggets lead by 11.
Thank you for joining us here for the HP Halftime Report. The Denver Nuggets have the lead against the Clippers. Physicality taking over the game. They are muscling their way around the paint. A tremendous first half for Ty Lawson. He's got 9 points and is also working on the other end of the floor. Nice defensive work. And from the Clippers angle, they've been grinding away. I don't think you see field goal percentages this high in layup lines. They've been simply outstanding tonight. Mo Williams is the leading scorer. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. Not the closest game, but you got to hand it to both of these guys for setting the pace. That's going to do it for us here in the studio. We'll send you back to Kevin Harland and the crew for the second half call.
There you get a view of LA Live and the Staples Center as we return to action here in Los Angeles. Here's Williams.
Now, the Clippers are such a young, exciting team. And last season they went 23-18 at home at the Staples Center. This is a team with a very bright future, and they'd like to establish that home court.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Kmartn and Nene are inside. Ty Lawson and J.R. Smith, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin, a special talent, finds himself on a Clippers team that's been one of the NBA's least successful franchises over the years. Griffin said, to be honest, I always heard things about the Clippers, but it's something I know can be changed. I feel we can change that culture. Asked about the winning culture, Griffin said, when I came into the league, someone said to me, it's a long season. We're going to lose some games. You can't get mad over every loss. I've thought about it, and I don't agree with that. I'm never going to be okay with losing. When I'm okay with losing, it's time to walk away. Guys, Griffin already taking a leadership role on this young team.
Pretty impressive, Doris. Thanks. For those Los Angeles fans, Clark, the emergence of Blake Griffin as a superstar has to be a cause for celebration. Steve talked about their winning record at home, over 500. I've got this team circled. What about you?
Yeah, I do too, and part of the reason is the guy in the middle. I mean, there's a feeling this team is only going to get better, and Griffin may quickly become LA's most dominant basketball player. He's certainly already perhaps the most hyped and closing in on maybe as popular as Kobe Bryant in some circles.
He's something else.
Yeah, he's special to watch.
He kicks to Gordon. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Gordon's got 6.
A lot of the points they've given up have come on open threes like that one. And that has to be disconcerting and frustrating to their coach.
Well, they should know better. I mean, they read the scouting report. You can't leave these guys wide open on the perimeter.
Aminu with the bucket.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
The Nuggets leading by 11.
Tell you what, Al-Farouq Aminu at 6'9", about 220 pounds. Looks like he was just born to play basketball. Long arms, nice shooting touch. And with Blake Griffin holding down the 4 spot for the Clippers, they hope that Aminu can become their future 3.
It's stolen by Lawson.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
From past the arc, nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're just trying to get out and outrun their opponent, and that's exactly what's happening.
And I like the way the game plan is working quite nicely right now. I mean, they're running right by him and racking up a bunch of fast break points.
So for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Chris King. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Mo Williams. Here's Aminu. 11 points in the game. Here's Jordan. James for another point at the free throw. They get Kenyon Martin.
Wait till that defender head on and threw down the two-handed power jam.
Great power there, guys.
You gotta love his determination.
And for me, it was just talking about, he said small forward position he'd like to play. I mean, it was feeling that is where he should be. Ball handling, shooting ability, Clark. That's going to be tested.
Yeah, it will be tested. Sometimes young players have a certain idea of where they're best suited to play. Does it fit with their skill set of their team or their coaching conditions? Rough ground that have to be worked out. Early in the season last year, he shot them pretty well, but then he kind of lost confidence and fell off and finished at 32%. With his athleticism, I think he'll continue to improve as a shooter. And I think his upside is really high. He's got a chance to be a really good player, but he's got to put the work in.
Wish he would have stayed a little bit longer. Wait for it.
It's been nice to stay in the prop pot a little longer. Simmer a little bit, no doubt.
The Nuggets lead by 12. Trey, that's good. Smith's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Bledsoe. We've got 1:13 left for the fourth quarter of the game. Out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Just a hair away from the empty steal.
Steve, I like the instincts there. Terrific. See the pass coming and knock it away. Well done.
For the Clippers, Chris Kaman checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Moon in for Alpha Aminu. Here's Smith. This one, goaltender. Help the shot.
Yeah, been great finish on the low block. I love it.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Smith. He's got 17. Here's Nene. And so he draws the foul on the shot on triple the line to shoot two.
Guys, I thought Nene had the best season of his career last year for Denver. Averaged 15 points a game, and most impressively, he shot 62% from the floor.
The Nuggets making a change here. Al Harrington's checked in for Martin. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. Aaron LaFleur, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Elbow shot is on the way. Gets it to go. Buffalo's got 10 points in the game. And back to today, if that is the field goal percentage, Clark, we're going to see from him going forward, that is a big boost to his side.
Yeah, it is a huge boost. And again, it's a matter of shot selection for a guy like him. He's strong, he's fast, he finishes around the rim. If he can sustain that, that's good news for him and bad news for the opponents.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Boy, you hate to see this, Clark.
You sure do. I mean, tough to tell how bad it is just yet. Hopefully not too serious.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Denver. The shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Smith. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bledsoe.
Well, they have definitely gotten into their heads defensively with all the steals they've been able to get.
And it's good. Bledsoe's got 5. Now Miller. Over Bledsoe. Again, the Nuggets score.
Oh, he just does so many things well out there.
A true pro of the professional display he's put on here.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark Report. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Nuggets that garners the Sprite Spark today. That big second quarter is where they took control, and they haven't slowed up since.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run has made a difference, guys. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what got them off and going.
Yeah, they were really able to seize the momentum at that point, and they just rode it.
Here's Miller. Moon and Griffin make up the forwards. Foiler's out there with Willie Warren. And it's Kaman in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Warren with the ball. Now 4. Now Smith defending. A shot by 4.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Here's Warren. It's stolen by Martin. Fast break, here we go. Here's Smith. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Nuggets with some changes. Al Harrington's checked in for Martin. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Gary Forbes subs in for J.R. Smith. Here is Miller. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Here's Moon. And he lays it straight in. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Forbes. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 6 assists in the game. Warren with the ball. The dish to Harrington. From 18 feet away. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Well, they've just feasted on all of these turnovers here, guys.
Yeah, well, when opportunity knocks, you better answer it, guys, because they've done a great job of converting those errors into points at the other end.
A moment for our Gatorade injury report.
Go to the block.
Hi, Kevin. The head athletic trainer for the Denver Nuggets, Jim Gillen, provided some information for us. He said that it is a strain of his lower back, and any movement is challenging for him right now. His return tonight is out of the question. He could be looking at a long rehab process, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks for the update.
Yeah, we'll stay optimistic that the next thing we hear will be something positive.
Well, he's a tough guy, Clark. We know that, so I'm sure he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court as soon as he can.
And so here is Denver after the Clippers pick up 2.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
And the Clippers call time here.
Vinny Del Negro didn't have an easy go of it leading the way for the Clippers in his first year coaching that team, but he was able to get them to up their win total, and that's something to build off of.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Craig Smith, he's checked in for Kaman. Gomes comes in for Jamario Moore. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Andy Ford. And it's Gordon in for Willie Warren.
Well, getting back to Del Negro, Clark.
And he flushes it through. Spike Slamcam with the replay.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how
could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Here's Gordon. Now Griffin inside. Working on Martin. Gordon, the pass to Smith. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now here is Martin. Over Gomes, and Denver again with the bucket. And the Clippers call time here.
You know, looking at the Nuggets, guys, you know, as a road team last season, right in the middle of the packet, 17 and 24. But their tough play at home really is what set them apart.
A different look for the Clippers. Chris Kaman is checked in for Smith, and Mo Williams subbed in for Ryan Gomes. Williams dishes to Gordon. Here's Kaman. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. You know, Clark, what's interesting is you look at the stats last season for the Nuggets. They scored 9 more points per game at home than they did on average on the road.
Interesting.
Well, Denver has always built its team around speed, trying to take advantage of that altitude in Denver. And so when they force turnovers and get out in the open floor and the other team's huffing and puffing, they're awfully tough to beat.
Gallinari with the steal.
Too many miscues, guys. Their lack of attention and focus has really held them back here.
Well, it's like the first rule of medicine, Steve. I bet you didn't know this. Do no harm. Well, their turnovers are making for a tough recovery.
For the finish, here's Lawson, and it's good on the way in. Lawson's got 22 points. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or... There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can put this one in the W column. I mean, this is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed to.
And the basket good.
That's a dagger. That will probably finish this game.
Yeah, it's over, Steve. Convincing closeout.
It's stolen by Lawson. Defended by Gordon. And here's Lawson. Backing down is Nene. Deflected. Stolen by Gordon.
The reaction was so quick. They could have used this run a while ago. It may not make much difference now.
Yeah, they hit that snooze button a little too much because they showed up late to this game.
Denver calls timeout. They're winning by 31. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Big group substitution here for Denver. Chris Anderson is checked in for Nene. Harrington comes in for Kenyon Martin. Gary Forbes checked in for Gallinari. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Here's Smith. Hits it from three-point range.
Looks like it's over. Double-digit margin, clock running down. Just take care of the ball now.
Yep, it's a simple equation. This one's over. Use the clock and take care of the orange.
Oh, the devastating windmill jam.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
Man, they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish.
And here's Aminu. Here's Gordon. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Here's Miller. And there's the rejection. Here's Griffin. Oh! Rises up and throws it down.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility, man? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.